Hilda, but I don't see. Hi, Hilda.
Here we go. Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our first Tuesday of the month of March. Time is flying. It is already March. Hopefully, people are warming up as hopefully the snow and the winter seasons are wrapping down. As we look towards spring, hopefully we get to spring forward. This year, 2023, year of the rabbit, fast and lucky and of good fortune. And as you know, today being the first Tuesday is our testimonial call, and these are one of Angie's and myself's favorite call of the whole month because we get to hear from you, the leaders, giving your experiences with taking our product. And we also get to hear from our leaders as well. And so this day, today, we have a very special host. She stepped in last minute. I know we told that Aaron was going to be our host for today. There was something that came up, and so he'll be our host next month in April. So for those who were expecting to hear Aaron, you have to wait until next month because his testimonial is amazing. Nonetheless, another person who has testimonials and who invited some guests is our none other than our A9, Susana Gutierreez. She's from Mexico and she has 3 beautiful daughters. She's known about Nerf 2 8 years ago. And in fact, 6 years ago, she quit her job and decided to do actives full time. She noticed how much that health and wealth plays a big part in people's lifestyle. And so she committed herself to providing the best health for not only herself and her family, but for those around her, and also provide an avenue for those looking for the opportunity with actives to share all these great stuffs. It has totally changed her life. And according to her, it's the real her that has come out. I can tell you that we have been honored and have been blessed to have Susana be one of our top leaders in both our biggest markets in the US and in Mexico. And so we really appreciate her. I personally appreciate her for stepping in last minute, for hosting our call tonight. And so I want to turn the time over to Susana Gutierreez.
Thank you very much, too. As I was telling Angie, I'm a little nervous since English is my second language, but I feel very, very grateful for being here and for the opportunity. So as you said, Stu, I knew about actives since the first day, and I'm 100% or 1,000% with actives. I really enjoy and I love what we do in actives. And tonight, it's not about me, but about 4 amazing people in my team. They do have great testimonies, so I invited them to share this with you tonight. We will hear from Noemi Vinalai, we will hear from Marcela Becerra, from Mari Berumen, and from Bruce McComas. And I'm very, very thankful for them. And I'm very thankful for their lives and for the moment that they're going to share with us. So I would like to start with Noemi. Are you there, Noemi? Yes, I see you there. Noemi is an old friend from mine. We met maybe about 35 or more years ago. And now we get together again with actives. I'm very, very happy she's with us, and she has a great testimony to share with you tonight. So go ahead, Noemi, please.
My camera wasn't on. I'm Susie. Start with Bruce, my native English speaker.
Ladies first.
Okay, hi everybody. Happy to be here. Happy and thankful. Okay, I'm from El Paso. Well, no, I live in El Paso, Texas, right in the border. I go back and forth from the Mexican part, which is Juarez, Chihuahua, and then the American part, which is El Paso, Texas. So I am a border woman. And I'm passionate about health. I was actually prescribed a whole combo. This is very important for me to share in this environment of testimonials, because few people know about this. Right in the process of getting to know epigenetics and the supplements, I was taking a whole combo prescribed by the doctor of 3 other brands. And I want to say combo because this doctor prescribed a very good doctor. I mean, she did to help me with my condition. The diagnosis that I had was the metabolic syndrome, which is diabetes, cholesterol, and triglycerides, and a very serious hormonal imbalance. So I was prescribed a whole combo of 3 brands. I don't know if I can say them. The competition, you want me to, can I say it? Well, 3 other brands.
The time is yours, Noemi. You can say whatever you want.
The truth is the truth and will set us free. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me get serious here. Yeah, I was taking Susana and Immunotech and some brand of Dr. Sears. So it was from 12 to 15 supplements daily. Ones were for the hormonal imbalance, others were for the energy, others were for the liver, others were for the diabetes, and they helped me, but 3 days yes and 4 days no. So it was not a stable getting your health back. So it's for me, reducing all those 12 to 15 supplements to 4 was amazing. And well, yes, I was taking those 12 to 15 for 8 months, like I mentioned. And before that, I started with supplementation 2018. That's when I had the diagnosis. So I took others before. All of them were good. I'm sure they really helped me. But like I say, 1 day yes, 1 day no, 3 days yes, 4 days no. It was, back and forth. So then we met, Susie and I met. I asked her, you look fabulous. And well, I was introduced to the supplementation, to epigenetics, and good enough. Thank you, God, that in 6 weeks, the sugar levels, the glucose levels in my organism were completely normal. And that is one of the things you see right away, because you take the test in the morning, you punch your finger, you see it. That is visible. And wow, it was amazing to see that they were normal in 4 weeks, and then in 6 weeks, completely normal, and then in 2 months, and then in 6, and then in 8, 1 day, yes, the other day, yes, every day, yes. So, wow. And you could see that, I'm mentioning that you could see the diabetes results, with the test you take. And then in 3 months, I had my own medical checkup. I started September 2021. And then in November 2021, I had my regular checkup, and all the results were just normal. Everything was normal. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, epigenetic. Thank you, actives. But like I say, those things you could see, but the hormonal issues that I had, it's not so easy to see. The supplements, sure enough, after 120 days, I've heard somewhere that we need to give our organism at least 4 months to get aligned, to reduce the oxidative stress. I don't know, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, but it was amazing how right in January of 2022, I was back being Noemi. I am, what you see is what you get. This is this is who I am. I'm spontaneous, usually happy. My anger levels are very low. I usually wouldn't get mad. And during those 8 months or even more, I was really under an irritation, frustration, you know what hormones do to us. And the most grateful I feel about this supplementation, epigenetic supplementation, is gaining myself back. Like I say, the diabetes was controlled. I'm so grateful for that, but getting myself back, getting the mama my children had for all these years that I thought they had lost because of my irritation and frustration and very, very low energy and all of those, the menopause stuff that we go through. Getting that back has been the most amazing thing in my 1.5 years of, I've been taking exactly, I counted it, and I have 1.5 years with the supplements, and getting myself back, getting my husband's, his wife back, my children, his mother back, and myself back has been the most rewarding, the most rewarding thing I've gotten with these supplements. So yes, trifecta all the way and arrow all the way. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Noemi. And I just want to mention, you also use Emora, okay?
Oh,
so
yes.
You're a real product of the product. And I remember hearing that phrase, I'm back. So I love that. Thank you very much for sharing, Noemi.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so let's move on. Thank you, thank you. Marcela, I know you have your own testimony, but you decided to share your husband's right today. So thank you for being here, and go ahead. Can you unmute yourself?
Oh, there I go. Hi,
Go
everyone.
ahead, Marcela.
Hi, my name is Marcela. As Susie said, I also live in El Paso, Texas, border with Juarez. And Noemi and me have been friends for quite, I don't know how many years, but my youngest son, who is 25 right now, used to go to her school in Juarez, Montessori. So we've been friends for quite a few years, a long time. And it was I've been in actives for 1 year and 3 months. And I remember that day that Noemi called me and said she wanted to meet me. And she invited me to have breakfast with her. And she started telling me about the supplements. And when she said epigenetic, it's like, what? Because I've heard that word during pandemia, because I've been following a doctor and he was talking about epigenetics. And so when Noemi said, and this is con epigenetica, and I just said, I want them. She hasn't even finished telling me about all of them, but I just said, I want them. So my credit card was right there. Please let me have them. And I'm going to tell you why. My husband had COVID on 2020. And then he had his vaccine on 21. And since COVID, something was happening to his muscles, to his, how do you call this? Válgame Dios. Articulaciones, how do you say that?
Joints.
The joints, He was having pain all over his body. And when he got the vaccine, it worsened. He was in so much pain, you can't imagine the pain. But the worst thing that he had is he had I keep looking at my phone because I keep saying it in Spanish. So I asked, how do you say that in English? And Letty helped me. It's trigger finger. Okay, these two fingers, they got trigger stuck like this. So it was very painful for him to hold something or to go to the gym. So he started gaining weight, and he used to go to bed. And in the morning, I would see his face when he woke up and had his fingers trigger, especially the left hand, and he's left-handed. So he couldn't even sign something. And I used to see his face when he was trying to open his thumb, his finger, and he was in so much pain. So I started giving him curcumin, because it was something that my friends were doing, just the pure curcuma. And so I said, well, I'm going to help you with this. This was before I knew about actives. And he was doing so-so. But when Noemi talked to me about this, the worst thing is that he saw so many doctors. And finally, they told him, you need surgery. That's all. You need surgery. And when he came to tell me, I'm going to have to go through surgery to have this thing, I said, no way. There's no way you're going to do that. No, I was so afraid that something would be worse than the pain and, So, but that time, actives came to our lives. And I said, Leopoldo, I have something new, and I have so much hope that this will help you. And so he said, okay, let's give it a try. And he started the same day as I did. You won't believe this. This is the best testimony. In 3 weeks, it was only 3 weeks that he said, Mija, look at this. Look at this. It doesn't trigger. Look at this. And he was starting moving his, oh my God, and no pain. Now he says, I'm 99% cured. There's no pain in my body. And I called Noemi and I told him, Noemi, you won't believe this. After struggling with all this that Leopoldo had, he is unbelievable happy. And he says, I'm never going to stop taking these supplements. Never. Because when he was taking the other supplement, it was helping, but also it was upsetting his stomach, like he felt inflamed or something like that. But when he started taking the Optiman and the genomics, because we started with the 4 products, the trifecta and the iron, he was perfect. No stomach problems, no upset, nothing, no inflammation, nothing. And he got rid of the pain, and rid of the pain of his hands and his joints and everything. So he started telling a lot of people, you know what, Marcela has this, and so people start calling me, and I was so happy that I can help so many people. And that's only one of the testimonies I have, but I wanted to share this one because it makes me so happy that my husband is feeling great again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marce. And we are so happy for you and for Leopoldo. Thank you for sharing. Well, let's go on with Mari Berumen. She also lives in El Paso, and she also has a great testimony. Mari, can you unmute yourself, please? Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Mari Berumen. So I'm living in El Paso too. I know Marce and I know Noemi. They are wonderful persons. So someday Marce talk about actives with me, and she let me know the information how actives work in the body, and I listen to her, but I just think I don't have money, to get it. But later I get COVID. So I remember I was feeling so bad. So I called Marce and I asked her, do you have your supplements? And she says, yes, I have it. So I tell her, you know what, I feel really bad. I feel with fatigue and a lot of symptoms, I feel so bad. I remember that. But and then she says, okay, I go in and give you the supplements in I put it in the front of your door. So she come in and bring the supplements for me. And I started using the supplements. And I remember the second day I started using, I start feeling with more, I feeling different. I feel not more tired and I start feeling with better motivation. I don't know, something changed in me immediately, at the second day. And then at the third day, I got to walk again because I always walk in the mornings. But when I was sick, I don't go no more. And then with supplements, I start going again. And I continue taking the supplements. And then I have a condition, I have a migraine for 10 years. And then my surprise was in a month, I think in a month, I don't feel no more migraine. I have 5 months in taking actives, the supplements, and I feel very good. And the migraine stopped totally. It's no more, and I don't know what is migraine. So I'm so happy. I don't feel no more that pain, because it was terrible and put me out in my days. And I see a lot of benefits. I see my skin is more clean, and then I have a lot of energy. I think my liver is clean too because my face changed the color. So I think my liver is clean now. And my digestion is better. I can eat things and I don't feel bad, and I don't have the inflammation in my stomach. So I get a lot of benefits from actives, so I recommend it to everybody, and I continue, for sure. I continue using it. So that is my little testimony.
Thank you so much, Mary.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I remember when I met you in October, I think so, at El Paso, you had like just 1 month taking the epigenetics products and you feel very, very different. That's what I remember from you. So thank you for sharing.
No, thank you.
So we have our last guest, Bruce. How are you, Bruce? Great to see you again. And I know you also have an amazing testimony to share with us. Thank you for being here.
Well, I'm glad to share my story because last year, I think it was in April, I got COVID. And do I need to do anything? Can you see me okay? I got COVID and I took ivermectin and it healed the pain and all of the symptoms went away, but I didn't get energy. I had no energy and months went by and no matter what I did, I had no energy. But more than that, it was depressing. And so I would go to bed tired and I'd wake up just as tired. I didn't want to do anything. And so when I met Naomi, And when they came and talked to us, Naomi and Marcella, and they talked to me about this, I wanted to try it because I was feeling so bad. I was willing to try anything. And I thought maybe they have something here. And when they talked about epigenetics, I had known about that for about 15 to 18 years, but I didn't know any more than just the very basics. And when they started explaining what these products can do, anyway, it was more exciting. So I started taking them, and it took about 10 days. After about 10 days, I got energy. I woke up in the morning and I told my wife, hey, I have energy. I'm not exhausted. And from then on, I had energy and I wanted to get up and do things. So it made a huge difference in my life. But more than that, I realized I had been depressed, and it got rid of my depression. And I enjoy working with people. I enjoy getting out and sharing because I'm not depressed, and I feel energized in every way. But more than that, as I kept using it, what I experienced, I'm 77 years old, and I had been having trouble seeing at night, driving at night. And I drive my grandkids, my teenage grandchild, to things, and she wanted me to pick her up at night. And I started telling her, I can't drive at night. I can't see well enough. I went to an optometrist, and they told me that I had cataracts, and that's why I had trouble seeing at night. I couldn't judge distances at night, and I saw light would be so much glare, I felt kind of blinded by the lights. And so about, I don't know, maybe a month ago now, I started in October. So after I'd been on there close to 5 months, I now can see at night with no trouble. I do not have the symptoms that cataracts had. Now, when I started feeling better and when I experienced what I did, I wanted to know why. So I started doing research. I started going to PubMed, and I started asking the question, why does this work so well when everything else I've ever tried has not worked? And I started understanding NRF2 activation. So I looked on PubMed and I went to NRF2 activation and cataracts. And it told me, guess what cataracts are caused by? Oxidative stress. Well, guess what genomics does? It gets rid of the oxidative stress. And it said that it can prevent cataracts and help them if you've got them. So I could not believe, I had no idea that this product would help me drive at night. But now I can see it as well at night as I ever could. And I haven't gone back to the optometrist, which I'm going to do eventually, and have them check to see that my cataracts are gone. I don't know if they're gone or what happened or just reduced, but I can see, and I can see at night. So I don't mind picking up my granddaughter at midnight when she's finished doing something. And that freed me to be able to help her in a way that I was not able to before. So I've got energy, I've got my brain fog has disappeared. I can see at night. I feel good. And I'm just so excited to explain to other people these things that this product has done. So Hilda and I, my wife and I, are going to San Antonio this week. And we're going to meet with some old friends. And I've already told him about it. And he wants to get on this. And I just want to help the people I love stay healthy. And so I've got my daughter taking it. And I can tell you that nobody wants their loved ones to go through serious health issues. So I am just so thankful for Naomi and Marcella for bringing me this product. It has changed my life for the better. And I just want to thank you. I'd be happy to talk to anybody about it. It's been, a miracle. I call it a miracle for me. So that's my testimony. And I just thank you that this product exists. And I thank you for people that are willing to talk about it and bring it to us.
Thank you so much, Bruce. We're very happy to have you and Hilda here with us. Thank you for your testimony. So Angie, Stu, this is it for amazing people, for amazing testimonies. Thank you for the opportunity. I don't know if there's anything else to say. Hi, David.
Hi, Susana. And I've been on for the entire call, and it's great.
Great. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for all of the testimonials. They were great, especially on short notice. I knew that with the El Paso connection, we'd have great testimonials tonight, and that energy that you have would come through this call. I'm a little worried. My wife's been listening to this as well. And Bruce, if she gets and starts taking more genomics and she starts seeing better, I don't really want her to know what I really look like. That could be bad for our marriage. So I'm not going to recommend that. But everything else are very highly endorsed to everyone tonight. And I'm grateful to hear about.
Well, it hasn't helped my acuity, just my night vision.
There you go. Okay. Well, that explains a lot. Okay. Like me, you married way over your head. So good job. That's what I did. So
I did.
Thanks for sharing, everyone. Those are great stories. We're glad. It's so inspiring to hear the differences that you're making, and having in your own life. And like you said, Bruce, I think it really boils down to, if you really think about who needs this product, our products, frankly, it's everyone. Everyone that you could possibly imagine needs the Actives product. So thank you, everyone.
Thanks, David. I don't think I can wrap it up any better. Yes, everyone needs our products. And I really want to thank all four of you, Bruce, Mary, Marcella, and Noemi, for sharing your testimonials. Those are so powerful. And we know that your lives have changed. And because of our products, many more people's lives will change. And so thank you, Susana, for inviting these, I guess I'm stealing Noemi's word, these fabulous guests to share their testimonials. And more importantly, each and every one of you for taking your experiences and sharing it with others, because that's what we at Actives, and that's David's vision, is to help others change their lifestyle for the better. And that has always been his vision, sticking with it. And with your help, we can change people's lives and their lifestyle. So thank you so much, Susana, and each and every one of you for sharing your testimonials tonight. So let me go ahead and